In this video, we're diving into 9 essential gardening tips for early fall. As the days grow shorter and the temperatures begin to cool, it's time to make the most of this pivotal season. Join us as we unveil key tasks that will ensure your garden not only endures, but thrives in the face of autumn's approach. Let's jump right in. Tip 1. Plant cool weather crops like arugula, spinach, and radishes. Planting these crops in September offers numerous benefits, especially if you're still ahead of your first frost date. They are well suited for cooler weather conditions and thrive in the autumn climate. Arugula, for example, not only adds a peppery kick to your salads, but it's also rich in vitamins and antioxidants, boosting your overall health. Tip 2. Harvesting tomatoes and ripening them on the windowsill. Tomatoes tend to take longer to ripen in the fall. To speed up the process, consider placing them on a sunny windowsill for optimal ripening. Here are some additional tips to make the most of your tomato harvest. Prune indeterminate varieties. If you have indeterminate varieties, consider pruning the tops of the foliage to direct more energies towards ripening existing fruit. Make green tomato pickles. Don't wait for your tomatoes to turn red. Green tomato pickles are a tangy and delightful treat that can be enjoyed throughout the year. Try your hand at oven drying. Slice your tomatoes and slow roast them in the oven with a sprinkle of salt, turning them to a savory sun-dried tomato that can be used on a variety of dishes. Blend and freeze future sauces. Puree ripe tomatoes and freeze them in portions. So, the base is quick and delicious for sauce, soups, and stews. Also, save your seeds for next year. If you're growing heirlooms, select the healthiest and most robust tomatoes to save for seeds. This ensures that you have strong plants for next year. Harvesting and preserving peppers. Cooler weather and shorter days will slow production and ripening of peppers. So, harvesting them before they reach their full color and size potential is key. Consider freeze drying them. Freeze-dried peppers will stay fresh in mylar bags for years with oxygen absorbers. And if you don't have a freeze dryer, you can also blanch them and then freeze them in the freezer. Bring herbs and peppers indoors. Certain herbs and peppers can be uprooted and potted to be brought inside for the winter. This allows you to enjoy fresh herbs and peppers even during the cooler months. Remember, herbs like rosemary and thyme can add flavor to your winter soups and stews. You can check out my video below on how to do this. Tip 5. Protect plants from the first frost. Here in New England, the first frost usually occurs in late September, early October. Keep an eye out for the first frost date in your area. Consider using frost blankets or even old bed sheets to provide a layer of insulation for your delicate plants. Plant garlic. Fall is the best time to plant garlic if you want to harvest the following summer. Late fall is the best time to plant garlic, right before the ground freezes. You don't want to start them too early. After planting, add mulch around the garlic. This will act as an insulator against the cold and will also help prevent soil erosion. Heavy rains can wash away the top layer of soil. Mulch can help moderate moisture levels. Unmulched garlic plants are also more susceptible to weed growth, which can impact yields, so mulching is important. See my video in the description below for a detailed walkthrough on how to plant garlic. Fall is an excellent time to take notes on what went well and what didn't in the garden. By keeping track of what worked well, you can make next year's gardening season even better. Not to mention, it's a great way to reflect on all your hard work and see how far you've come. Think about what you want to grow more of or less of, and what varieties grew really well. And while we're talking about spring planting, I have something that can really help you with your garden plan next year. Have you heard about Plan My Garden? It's a revolutionary service that simplifies garden planning. All you have to do is enter your zip code, draw your layout, and select which plants you want to grow and how much. You then receive custom PDF plans with layouts, schedules, and grow guides. Get ready to experience a garden that's not only beautiful, but also optimized for your specific climate and preferences. Now, we've also just launched a yearly subscription option, but you have to sign up by November 1st. So you'll save 25% on your custom plan, but you also get customized planting alerts specific to your location, starting 14 weeks before your last expected frost to 4 weeks after your last expected frost. Click the link in the description below to sign up with Plan My Garden today. Next tip, amend your soil with compost for a thriving spring garden. As fall rolls in, it's a great time to start prepping your next year's garden. One of the most critical steps is to amend your soil with nutrient-rich compost. This natural fertilizer will replenish essential nutrients, improve soil structure, and enhance microbial activity, setting the stage for a thriving spring garden to come. A healthy soil is the foundation of a bountiful garden. And if you're not already composting, now is a great time to start, given the abundance of material to compost. With all of the spent plant material and fall leaves, this makes for a wonderful combination to start composting. If you need more help, check out the video I've listed below, my Composting 101 guide. See it smoking?
Yeah.
It's hot in there.
Hot in there?
Yeah, you smell it? Next tip, fruit trees, seed sales, and fall bulb deals. Nurseries and big box stores often have fantastic deals on fruit trees and seeds during the fall. Take advantage of these efforts to set up your garden for success in the coming spring. And keep an eye out for late fall deals on bulbs as well. Last year I found tulip bulbs at 50% off at some of the big box stores. Planting flower bulbs like tulips and daffodils promise a vibrant bursting of color in your garden next year. And if you're dreaming of a delicious harvest, consider adding fruit plants like blueberries to your collection. Alright, so that was a lot to think about, but let's recap some of these early fall gardening activities. So number 1, plant cool weather crops like arugula, spinach, and radishes. Harvest and ripen tomatoes using smart strategies. Gather and preserve those peppers. Uproot and bring in some of those peppers and herbs. Keep an eye out for your first frost date and protect those plants from frost. Amend your beds with compost. Be on the lookout for those sales, fruit trees, seed sales, and fall bulb deals. Reflect on this year's plan and plan for an even better spring garden by using Plan My Garden to plan next year's spring garden. Sign up for the yearly subscription by November 1st. You'll also get those critical email planting alerts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.